another video upload from Aspie without a Jude. You're right now watching episode 360. If you're new to this channel, just to introduce myself, my name is David. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I have autism, I have Asperger's syndrome. That's why I call myself an Aspie. I am also an Australian hip hop veteran going by the name of Fubex. In this video content, I will not be talking about my hip hop past when I used to rap under the name of Fubex. Instead, I'm going to be talking about Eminem and asking the question, is Eminem autistic? Just to start things off, you just know that I'm actually doing the video as a fan of Eminem, considering that it's owned by Lego. You can just see how I got the CDs. As I bring in closer, I'll show you how I've deliberately left the HMV sticker there, since I bought this back in June 2001 when I started to get more and more into Eminem. And those are my CDs. And my other Eminem CD in front of the plant is the one I bought later, which is called the Eminem Show. And those are my 3 Eminem CDs that I have. And to start things off, Eminem was born on the 17th of October 1972 as Marshall Bruce Mathers number 3. Eminem had a very hard, tough childhood when he was regularly beaten up. And before Eminem first became a rapper, before he got into hip hop and engaged with the hip hop scene, he was interested in storytelling and he was into comic books. And there was a recent interview when, as things were mentioned about whether Eminem was autistic, that often there was a time when he did fake being sick at school just to get out of being at school at a time, since he did say he was shy and awkward. That's one of the rare interviews when he was asked and mentioned if Eminem was autistic, since there's just not much concrete evidence about Eminem's autism. It's just at a time when he did get out of school, he simply just wanted to be at home writing poems and drawing comic characters. Also, he enjoyed reading comic books. That's pretty much what Eminem was like in the days of the youth. Very quirky, and obviously he told the truth that he was very shy and very awkward, which I'll get back into soon. And now, talking about back in 2013, it was revealed that Eminem had signs of autism. There's always been a lot of speculations that Eminem was possibly autistic, or he just simply had Asperger's syndrome, or that Eminem was an Aspie. It was in that year, in 2013, he brought out 2 songs that revealed Eminem was on the autism spectrum, which one song was called Legacy, and the other song was called Wicked Ways, which is all both released on the Marshall Mathers number 2 LP in 2013, which is actually not here. So that Marshall Mathers LP, this is the number 1 that came out in 2001. I'm talking about the one that came out in 2013. So I've just been through Reddit, I've been through Google. It appears that's all just speculations. So you can help me out if you leave in the comments down below if you think Eminem is actually autistic. That's what we're just trying to cover. So I thought I'll make this a question. And there was an old friend of mine, and he made it big in the Australian hip hop scene, and his name was 360. Back in 2014, he did an Australian tour on Eminem's Rupture tour. I had heard in a video that someone did ask 360 when he was touring Eminem, did 360 actually meet Eminem? 360 said it just simply never happened. It appears that he was sheltered, and 360 did mention that Eminem was actually paranoid. Since that, there's been a lot of near-death experience that people did try a few times murder him, but was very unsuccessful in having an assassination attempt on Eminem. Now, just like before, I reckon he's just shy and awkward. And like, he did have very bad social connections by the sounds of it. But this is a speculation. This is only just trying to take from what I've heard from the Australian rapper 360, who toured across Australia with Eminem back in 2014. And I just expected that 360 would have actually met up with Eminem, which just simply never happened. So anyway, there's just a lot of questions, and I just find that Eminem's actually a very quirky individual, especially him being part of the worldwide hip hop scene. And the thing about Eminem was, like, when I first got into Eminem back in 1999, throughout 2000 and 2001, he was certainly a very controversial rapper. A lot of folk devils did have a bit of moral panic, painted a lot of negative views on Eminem due to his violent, the misogyny and the homophobia and the anti-LGBT in his lyrical content there. And so, like, he did mention the song Without Me, like, all thanks to him causing out controversy. Well, at least he's kind of thankful for that. He's got all that attention and got all that clout just to get where he is now. Now, these days, people will probably still paint the negative views on Eminem. There's actually one of the biggest positive views that Eminem ever did was, like, he broke racial barriers. Because if you think about the hip hop scene back in the 90s, especially in America, just think about the people who were actually involved in the hip hop scene at the time. Like, it did certainly have a lot of racial boundaries once it comes to being a rapper, particularly trying to make it a top 40 mainstream in America as well, through hip hop as well. So like, Eminem actually did all that. Like, despite that Eminem's Caucasian, like, he managed to actually really break these racial barriers and really expand the hip hop scene to make hip hop what it is today. And if it was for Eminem, I probably would actually have never became Fubex at all. So anyway, there you have it. So like, I was just focusing more on whether Eminem was autistic or not. So like, what I reckon is it's definitely on the autism spectrum without a doubt. Particularly how shy and awkward he can be, and probably be revealed eventually if he has been professionally diagnosed, which is something that no one hasn't heard about since it was on the evening of 11th of September 2024 that was actually filming this video, ready to be released pretty much in the late of September 2024. So anyway, if you like what I'm doing here, please why not subscribe to Aspie for Attitude. That's all I ever ask for in terms of support. And also, if you want to see my future videos, please don't forget to ring this notification bell if you want to keep up to date with Aspie for Attitude. And also, please don't forget to like and share this video content around. That way, it's showing more support for Aspie for Attitude. Especially make this far to episode 360, where I've actually have a chance to ask a question. Is Eminem autistic? That's what that video is all about. So anyway, that's how I actually always finish it off. If you're watching any of my videos for the first time, here we go! Thanks for watching, thanks for listening to Aspie for Attitude, peace and respect, and see you next time!